Join us at the famous Singing Lute Basement Bar. Good ale for good coin. All welcome.
Singing Lute, bartender room.
Henk House. Keep out.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing is we also can't enter down below, so, boring. Ah, no, we can enter here.
Softer than a whisper.
Well,
Once past this.
I lost my excuse, but here we go. The rest of you also sneak, please. Oh, nice bedroom. Moxie's Mixology Manual. This book is a crass but very comprehensive guide to mixing drinks. There's a huge amount of virtue placed on gin and whiskey-based drinks, and an equally large amount of denigration of vodka, vermouth and rum-based drinks. Also, it advises mixologists, expert in budding alike, not to identify oneself as a mixologist in conversations. Say, you're a bartender, the text advises, or cocktail maker if you must. Mixologist makes you look like a pillock. Okay. A modest guide to Sword Coast wine. A sommelier's guide to wines found along the Sword Coast. It extols the virtues of Burdiscan Dark and Arabellan Dry. Hey, all the things we found alongside our journey, and ate and drank for resting. The sinuous fruity flavors of ruby red Elvaquist, throat slamming nose of Red Dragon Crush snatched from the hands of the charming Vistani tradesfolk. I just wanted to say, Red Dragon Crush is a wine Vistani often carry, and also appears in the campaign of Curse of Strahd. They invented just as richly huge as the ropes of their red wizards. Pale Selunian Glowfire, and it praises these with the same vigor that it declaims the inferior mulled wines such as Tsar and Daggerfoot Clary, which the author claims are as suitable for consumption as Bugbear Taint. Definitely very passionate about wine. Ooh, and a lyrical draft. My heart's an empty vase, looking for roses, looking for posies and pansies, a little color. Brighten up my world, won't you? Brighten up my world, won't you? Let your little petals fall in my clear glass heart.
What path lies before me?
Well, not the best, but also not the most terrible thing I read ever.
The Singing Lute.
Let's go. And a Hank. Ooh, another half-orc.
Sit down or buzz off, Bumble.
Oh, charming one. That's the one who wrote the lyrics? Oh boy. That's no way to talk to a paying customer.
It's a bleeder.
Ah. Well, can I get something to drink?
Do it yourself.
Gosh. Okay, worst tavern in town. Another very important and good question. Which is your favorite tavern in the game? I think probably the Elf Song. But I mean, it's kind of very much influenced by what happened there, so it's Jaheira, so of course it wins. Okay, I think I can walk around here, but I don't think anything happens. They all just...
That might be worth
Ah.
a look.
I don't fucking fish. The one in Act 2, slay the big fat undead guy. Crescent Moon or something like that? True, I mean, if Last Light is also considered a tavern, because I mean, it's an inn, and at least I don't know the difference between inns and taverns and always use it interchangeably, I would go for Last Light Inn. Or Constitution. Good thing I have the amulet of greater constitution. Constitution check. I don't think I ever did something like that. Let's see. Nope. Oh, I just can't calculate. Completely convinced. Nope. And the game is like, 16 is higher than 15.
Might not be the time.
Rotten fish, and a reeking pouch. The key to buried treasure, a map to buried treasure, and some gold. Listen up, son. Like I always said, if you never buy new clothes and eat only from the fish you catch every time, you can save an amazing amount of money. He laughed at me and ran off to find a job working at the White in the upper city, but I was right. And now that I'm dying, I prove it to you. This map shows you where I've buried my savings, and the key will open the chest. Papa Fins. So you left that to your son out of spite. Okay. Hey, you have names. I can talk to you.
Should have docked her under one of those cranes and let the pulleys do the lifting.
Blast it. This cargo's heavy as lead. And I've got lumbago issues.
Sounds like a tough job then. Huh. Just some random refugees. Is anyone watching me?
Their business. I'll be fine.
That's nice. Nice. What's inside here? Snap. Those are walks, are they? Right? Are your walks? Monstrosity. Just like level 2. And why are they here? Are they like to fend off intruders? Like people like me? God, I mean, since no one seems to be watching. Well, except them.
Salutations.
Well,
Breathing.
let me greet you with the
everything.
fire of hells. Fire of my people.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Time for some bloody work.
Ah, damn it. Why are the refugees running inside? Anyway. Maybe let's not follow the enemies and the fire. Just a pro tip from me to you. Neat.
Let's spill some blood.
I don't think Astarion might be able to go here.
Don't linger.
But we can still, since we are first, we can still sneak attack. Perfect. Another critical hit.
Get going.
You might want to go to the temple nearby before exploring the whole warehouse. Okay. But it won't really matter much if you don't. I'm curious. I think I would go for it now if it doesn't make like lots of a difference. On the other hand, I can always return, can't I? We will explore here.
Shouldn't mind my stab.
Let's see if they dropped something. Some walk fangs. Which means I was right. They're walks. The more often you say walk, the more wrong it sounds. Why is that a dead goblin? Can I talk to you?
The corpse has nothing to say.
Sadness. Anyway. Go out here, but that doesn't seem to be anything interesting. Beside that metal trunk, I want that. Okay, come on. Ah, now we're on the other side here. Yes, I've seen that. I'm just exploring everything else first. God damn, it's sturdy.
Trust no one.
What's the threshold for sturdy? 10.
Yeah, I was right.
Ah, come on, Gale. Big missile.
Torment!
Yeah.
Torment!
Nice.
No time to rest.
I hope it was worth it. Pick. What are you like? And? Wow, a fish and 2 fish. What? Why was it?
Can't slow down.
Anyway. I expected almost nothing and I was still disappointed. Why? Or should we go to the temple nearby first? Come on, let's go to the temple nearby first, so we don't skip stuff. I mean, I'm in no hurry. I'm just impatient. Dice. Okay. Oh, some dead crabs. Carrying crawler tentacle. Why? Ah, there's the cache. Now, if we go somewhere else first, I will go up here and have a look in this house to have a look at the murder targets. Another one of those. I think that might be the last murder target. That doesn't seem to be anymore here. But yeah. Apparently there's not really enough a city, as far as I've heard. So, well, there won't be more in the upper city. Safest. I understood safest, and I was like,
The Society of
Githyanki.
Brilliance has quite the reputation. Even Waterdeepian academics refer to their works from time to time.
ooh, where are they?
They talk a great deal, but do very little, which may be for the best.
I take it you're not inclined to study the wonders of the dark.
Should be for proper folk who earn their crust.
It's inhabitants and cultures, maybe. It's fungi and cave slime. No, thank you.
Hey, Shadowheart doesn't like mushrooms as well. Ha. She even gained more affinity points with Ethan. What's in here? The Glitter Gala.
Downstairs, the glitter gala. Upstairs, the chromatic scale.
Those are nice names. The chromatic scale. Where do you have your clothes from? Ah, the chromatic scale. Opportunity to work with a master artisan. Dear Madame Omutaula, a master artisan from Elturel. Recently uprooted from my home due to circumstances beyond my control. Perhaps you've heard of me. I've certainly heard of you. I've wanted to visit your fine establishment for years now, and I'm delighted to finally have the opportunity. You see, I believe this unfortunate turn of events in my life could prove richly fortuitous for us both. For yours. I believe there's a gap in the market here for work such as my own. Permit me to descend upon you with a small sample and perhaps entice you with the possibility of establishing myself as a resident jeweler. I look forward to meeting you in person. Yours, Elswin Glimrock. Maybe that's the chromatic scale? You need to hear this. Dear Thomas, it has been so long, and what adventures I've had. I look forward to telling you all about them in the elf song when I'm back, but in the meantime, I met this Denny trader on my travels who put me onto a rare metal they call pyrohedrum. They make pipes out of them. Now, pipes are all well and good, but I'm fairly sure that in your hands, this material would make the most exceptional flute. You see, it heats up the very air that's blown through it while it's being played, which makes for sonorous and grandiose timbre, the like of which I've never heard. I have a bag of ores here for you to sample when I'm back. I cannot wait to hear what you make of it. All my love, Eric. Thomas... no. Omo Chala.
That's curious.
That's curious. Ah, there's a chest key. Why is she storing her chest key here in the pot? Well.
Drab attire, lackluster skin. My darling, you need my gems. They'll brighten even a ghoul like yourself. Or, if you are the practical sort, I also stock enchanted stones. They're almost as magical as myself.
Wow. Wait, did you just call me a ghoul?
A skeleton would be more accurate. You have good bones, darling. You just need decoration, and you're in the right place.
You have bones. You need decoration. Show me what you have. Oh. Didn't she say anything about enchanted stuff? I didn't see anything enchanted. Oh well.
Remember, a life without glitter is no life at all. Take care now.
But she's kinda cute. Yeah, she lied. Let's see if the upper store is more interesting. Thomas C. Quercalius. And also, why do they all keep their keys lying around? Where's the fun? Oh, music and lyrics, all-time battles.
Even traders have private property. It seems that item is not for sale.
I just pressed that I want to read it.
The trader has no interest in selling that particular item.
Why can't I read it?
A customer. Come, Docker.
Dragonborn
You
really
look
look
like
amazing.
someone who knows their way around a lute. Or perhaps you enjoy the drums. Flute? No. Liar.
Did you just call me a liar? Or that and more. I enjoy a challenge.
A fellow bard. Oh. Might I bend your ear? I've been experimenting with lute strings made of, hear me out, warg hair.
Aw. Curious, what are the benefits of this exactly?
Well, you see...
Excited
Astarion
and breathless, time passes in the blink of an eye as the two of you get lost in the intricacies of music.
Goodness, look at the time. I'm terribly sorry for keeping you, but the most delightful chat. Here, a little discount as a thank you.
Oh. And the rest of the party... Though Astarion approved. Ooh, it seems to be special instruments. I wonder what's different about them. Or they're rare or something. I mean, we do have the money, so... Dangerous tunes. I'm gonna buy everything. But I think then we can, like, sell our normal boring instruments. So,
Thank you for coming to my little shop. I hope you have a wondrous day.
What a very polite dragonborn. Okay, now I want to know everything. Dangerous tunes. This is a popular history of magical songs and singing, with an emphasis on tunes that ensorcel or entrance their listeners, such as the Thionta Harpy Siren Song and Glimmerguard's Stupefying Melancholy. We have like Glimmerguard's Sargon Fiddle. They play... it doesn't do anything different. Let's see. Can you like automatically play with them? Cool performance. Okay. I think it's just like, yeah, handmade or designer things. But I gotta say, I will stick to the lute of the Merriweather Bard. Of course, closest the best.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Yeah. Where's invisibility? Here we go.
All's well that ends.
And since sometimes it's kind of buggy.
Very well. All right, time to skulk about.
What's inside? Okay, just some dye and some money. Broken lute. Lute string tests. Notes on tests of different materials for lute strings. The prohibition against livestock in the city has always been a nuisance, but the Absolute Army's interdiction of trade has made the problem critical. I just gonna take that one.
This calls for careful footwork. Breathe deep.
Okay, now I'm visible again.
Free for the
Anyway.
taking.
But, just want to read it without worrying about the time. In short, where may I go to get sheep guts for lute strings? There will be a record of experiments in hopes of finding an available alternative for both good tune and durability. TC. Red gut. Negative. Too short, not easily processed into fiber, squeaks when played. Human hair. Negative. Pure tone, breaks easily. Peafowl gizzard. Negative. Gross, just gross. Catgut. Negative. Actually better in every way than sheep gut, but sourcing the material in the local neighborhood provokes death threats. Did you just walk around and murdered cats? Ugh.
These boots have seen everything.
Okay. What a nice little shop. Except the cat murder part. Anyway.
Just the sort he'll deal with.
What was that?
You will be. Once
Ah, it's her. It's fake. I would say let's go here and then let's look around those two later.
It was so clever of your grandparents.
That weird something. It's like a tingle in my spine, I can't show.
Lots of notes. I think we already actually read all of them.
That graffiti. It almost looks like it was done in mayhem. Did I do this?
Interesting, that one. What is that even supposed to portray? Is it like a skull? With bones?
That graffiti from before. I never thought I'd see it again.
Why did it stand out?
Well, I think I was the one who did it. I can recognize my own handwriting. How long ago was this? Years? All the time I spent training, hidden away from the world. I think I must have wanted to leave my mark somewhere. Just to prove I existed. Even to myself.
Get them right here.
Now this is the house I wanted to go in.
I wouldn't hold your breath if you're here to see Figaro.
Okay.
I really need my hair doing, so you'll have to wait in line.
Oh, it's a hairdresser. Yeah. Pacemaker's boutique sounds more sinister though. What's inside? What's inside?
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash
No way to run a business by
Let's just cut the
Can't even
line.
browse while he's with a client.